Well, good morning, everybody. It is Sharon Wilson, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. I hope you are doing well. Let me just fix my microphone. I'm a bit further away than I'd like. Hi. It is Friday, the 6th of January, 2023. We're into the next year. I can't believe we've already started and we've already 6 days in. This year, it's already gone pretty quick, just the first few days. We've been home this week. We've been home for the last couple of weeks, just having a bit of a break from work and, letting my husband have a bit of a break away from his normal day-to-day work that he runs. But today I am with you again and it is now Sale-a-bration time. Sale-a-bration started yesterday along with a brand new January to April Mini Catalogue that commenced yesterday as well. And not only that, there's also a brand new kit that's been released. It's called the Thanks Everything or Something Thanks, or let me see what it says. It's Saying Thanks. Saying Thanks kit is the new card kit as well. So, hey, morning, Manda. How are you going? Happy New Year. It's there's a brand new kit out. It's an all-inclusive kit. I don't believe it has actually any stamps. It is, it's $23. It's just got die cut. It's got die cuts in there. So it's already got the sentiments already stamped or printed. It's got some beautiful backgrounds. A bit of, let me see if I can show you. Hang on. Let me show you. There we go. So this is the Saying Thanks kit. It's $23. You get enough to make, how many cards? That's 9 cards for $23, including envelopes. The backgrounds are already pre-printed on all 3 cards, as you can see it here. So you've got the 3 printed backgrounds. You've got some overlays, you've got some dimensionals, some twine, some embellishments, and the sentiments in, I think, 3 different languages, 3 or 4 different languages. Let me see. Dutch, English, French, and German, 4 different languages. So if you're sending a card overseas or to someone that is, overseas, someone that speaks a different language, you can send them a card in their own language. There is also a fabulous join special. Let me see if I can see if it's there. There you go. So this is the brand new join special for Stampin' Up! Till the 28th of February. So there's 3 different options. You can get the Boho Blue mini machine. Now this is a brand new in colour that's going to come out in May. The value of that is $110. You're basically paying $40. I think is that what I worked out. $40, $41. And then option 2 is the original machine, just in white. And again, it's $315 of Stampin' Up! Products plus the machine, which is $110. And you're paying $210. So you get $315 worth of products for only $210. Actually, it's $425 if you really be specific about the $110 value, and the $315 of your choice. So yeah, $425 for only $210. So the option. So that's the 2 options. The first 2 options, you get the blue one or the white one. And then option 3 is you spend $169, which is the normal starter kit price, and you get to choose $315 worth of product, which is $80 more than normal. So that is what the special is right now. I would love to welcome you into my Stampin' Up! Team, the Procrastinators. Hang on, I'm having trouble with my there we go. Having trouble with my little machine, whatchamacallit today. Morning, Kate. Fuzzy focus. Was it fuzzy? I don't know. Hopefully I'm back to normal now. I've got a bit of a shadow over my face because I've got my phone up here that I record with as well at the same time. yeah, so it's a fabulous joining special, just for till the end of February though. So if you, yeah, I would love to welcome you into my Procrastinators team. We are a group of women that, yes, craft a lot instead of doing all the things that we probably should be doing. So it's a lovely team, and I would love to welcome you into my community, stamping community. But today I'm going to show you the brand new mini catalogue that was only just released yesterday. So let me get to my overhead camera and hopefully this works. Yay, it works. Yay. And then I'm just going to go that one. So this is the brand new mini catalogue. Woo! So it's a beautiful mini catalogue. There is a, if you've shopped with me in the last 12 months, 8 to 12 months, something like that, you should have received this in the mail. I received mine only a couple of days ago because whenever I order them for my customers, I always have one shipped to me as well, so I have an idea of when they're actually coming. So these actually came out, yeah, well, I just received mine the other day. So that one. Let me see my face. Ha. So yeah, we've got so I'm hoping you've received it. If you haven't received your catalogue from me and you have shopped with me in the last 12 months, get in touch and let me know, because I know some of them were actually delayed. There was a bit of an issue with the mailing house, and so some were delayed, unfortunately. And so yeah, just give me a yell if you've or make a comment if you haven't received your copy from me and you've shopped with me. And you're not a current demonstrator, obviously. So this is the brand new catalogue. This is the Sale-a-bration catalogue. I like not showing people. I'm bright and clear. Yay! So in the Sale-a-bration catalogue, so these are the items that you can get for free when you have a qualifying order. That's a bit shiny. So there's some really, really cute owls. I was actually playing with them yesterday. So I'm going to be uploading a short video on YouTube and Facebook over the next couple of days on creating something with the owls. You've got some beautiful carrots. So I've seen a few lovely things with that that's come up. It's come up on Facebook and stuff, and the internet. So, and there's lots of designer series paper. So if you've got a $90 order, it's a great time. If you've got a wish list of $90 or more, it's a great time to come shopping with me. If you have a wish list that's like more than $169 or $210, then definitely consider joining, because it is one of the best deals that's around at the moment. There's a lot of products that coordinate beautifully with products in the new mini catalogue as well. There's some items are actually a double spend, which I haven't got to yet. I thought that was, but it's not. These are all still a $90 spends, so you've got to spend $90 and you get something for free. So this Beautifully Happy. So this stamp set, this one is $180 that you need to spend, and you get this one for free. You can choose that one, or you can choose 2 items for $80. Yeah, for 2 items in the level 1. So there's level 1 and level 2. Sorry. I'm getting my tongue tied. There's some Dandy Designs papers, and this is actually a massive pack. You get 48 sheets in this one, and it's 4 sheets of 12 different designs. So it's massive. And I love how they actually show you different ways to actually use them as well. So Scenic Garden, that's actually the free host set. So if you have a party and you get sales of, I think it's about 400. Oh, they don't actually have it in here. Oh, let me see. I think it's 400. No, must be 500. Maybe it's 500 in sales. I'm not quite sure. They actually haven't put it in here, which is unfortunate. I think it's 400, 450 or 500. I'm not sure. But if you get qualifying sales, you actually get this for free as well. So it's an extra bonus on top of the normal hostess benefits. Here you go, let me see if I can show you a bit better. So that's a nice little set, the Scenic Garden, especially if you like colouring. And then on in here you've also got the join offer as well. So it's a pretty good, yeah, it's a pretty good offering this year around. So I'm very happy with that. And so let me see if I can get to the right page that I'm going to show you today. I'm not going to do a full walkthrough, but this is the suite that I've been working with, and I'm only working with certain things. So I'm changing up some of the colours, but it's the Delicate Desert Suite collection, and I'm going to be using the Desert Details stamp set and some of the papers. So I did bring the papers with me to show you. So these papers, they're lovely, I gotta say. So you've got, oh, I'm gonna have a delivery, aren't I? Right in the middle of my Facebook Live again. So these are the different papers. I've actually started using this one, so I haven't got both sheets here. So these are beautiful papers. So I'm just looking over my shoulder at the cameras. They're really nice. I think they'll be really easy to use as well. Very easy to use. Yeah. And so this one's nice because it's, you can actually if you want to do a 12 by 12 pardon me, 12 by 12 call it? Oh. Sampler. That's the word. My goodness. It is Friday Fun with Sharon. If you want to do a sampler, you could actually use this as your background and then do sampler. So I might actually work on that. That might be a project for later today. So let me have a look at that later. But let me show you. So the stamp set is this one here. And so I'm going to be using a few of these today. I think pretty much all of the stamps, actually. I just haven't mounted up my last two. So I'm going to use these ones. And I'm going to just mount them together. Actually, if I mount them separate, then I can probably do what I want a bit easier. Because then I could probably link them in. Here you go. Let me see if I can work with that. So I've mounted all my other stamps. All the other ones I want to use. I haven't got any bling out or anything, so I haven't got the little gold faceted adhesive backed gems or anything like that. But let's show you how, what cards I've got. So sorry, this, let me catch my breath. The Desert Details bundle is $91.75, and because it's over $90, you get to choose an item for free if you purchase this bundle. This bundle is really nice. You've got the dies as well, not those ones, these ones. Whoops, there goes my bone folder. So these are the dies, and you also have a border die and a frame die. So these ones you can actually use together. And I did create that earlier today to cut it out, so to show you. There it is. And so that's what you can come with. No, I don't think I actually lined it up properly, but you can actually pull that out. And you can use the two pieces separately. You can just use it as a frame, or you can use it as a, yeah. So that's what you can do as well. So I'm going to use those dies today. All right, let's get started. Yeah. So I've got a few projects. I'm going to be working with a couple of different colours. So we're going to start with blue with the Orchid Oasis. And so I did create this one. So this is, I'm going to basically recreate this one for you. So this one, I used very vanilla with the Orchid Oasis. And I've already pre-cut the die for you so that there's a bit less time that you watch me doing stuff or not on screen or what have you. Let me get out my stamps. Here we go. So yeah, I'm working on a couple of different colours. And then I've also got some different threads as well. Thread and trim. There was one more I thought. Oh, maybe not. No. Yeah, so I've got some thread, some trim, lots of stuff to play with. Alright, so the first one is we're going to use Orchid Oasis in the background. Actually, I'm just going to use the small one. And this one, we're going to use the big one. Just like that. And I think I'm going to just add in a little one as well. And then I have my memento, my basic black. So this is a really quick, simple card that you can create fairly simply. I'm just going to use the trim and the baker's twine and the metallic trim. So I'll go this side and I'll tie a little knot, tie a bow. I think using extra trim, a couple of different types of trim, I think is always quite nice. I think you've all seen me use that before, use different things before, or multiples. How's everyone started with their new year? Has it been a good start to the new year for you all? We've had a very quiet start to the new year, thankfully. It's our last, we've got this weekend and then we're back to work on Monday. Now, I did have scissors over here. And there they are. And then there's some dimensionals. My eldest has got some friends over from church that stayed over last night. So I don't think they got that much sleep last night. As any teenager probably wouldn't when there's 4 of them. But it's nice hearing them chatting together and enjoying that time together. So if you hear some yelling and stuff, that's what that is. Alright, let's go with that in the background, and then so I've got You Are What Sunshine Feels Like, and then I think I might go sending warm rays your way. I can do that one. There's a few of you watching today. Are you going to chat with me? It's always nice to hear you chatting or see you chatting. And I've got my seal as well. And let's do a card today, an envelope, sorry. Let's do an envelope. Let's decorate an envelope. There we go. Very simple, very quick, because I already pre-cut, obviously. That's why it's quick. So, you are what sunshine feels like. Isn't that nice? It's a nice little saying. All right, let's set that one aside. Which other one am I going to do? All right, I'm going to do this one. So this is, this one here is a book. My usual book fold. So I actually did one this way last week. So I actually had a bit of a play last week and went, what can I do? I need to play with some of my stamps. Hey, morning, Jen. Yeah, so I decided to do a book fold that way instead of that way. But so I might do the same again. So this is the card. So I think I've shown you the book fold so many times now. You should be able to tell me exactly how to do it. But let's go. I'm hoping that's actually the right size. I think that is. Let's find out. Let's find out together. I just need to clean my stamp because I'm going to be using the Starry Sky. Starry Sky ink is my next one. So which way around do I want to go? I don't know. I'm just going to clean them both so then I know that I'm good. All right. So, actually I will go Starry Sky darker. I'll do the big one in the Starry Sky. Oh, now the other thing I want to make sure of is that I've actually got space for the sentiment before I do too much stamping, because then I can leave a bit of a gap and it sort of stands out a bit more. Oh, I did that off screen, sorry. Apologies. I might just take my face away. There we go. You got the full photo, full image of what's in front of me. Sorry. So yeah, all I'm doing is I'm just going to stamp randomly, but I've kept the space around the sentiment a bit clearer, just so that sort of stands out more. Actually, I think I'll leave it like that. And then we just need to trim this down. And what size do I make it? That's the question. I made it a smidge, so I just want it 1 inch off. About 2.5 centimeters. Whoops. 1 inch off. And I'm hoping that's a good length. Let me see. That's probably actually a bit too wide. So let's get off another smidge. Whoop. Sorry, I think I just bumped the microphone. Sorry if that went really loud. All right. So I think that's good. That's all right. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do, what do I want to do? I might do, so this is the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. I am missing the black because I've obviously used the black. And I've got extra rolls of other stuff in there. So I think this is the Sahara Sand. I think Sahara Sand goes beautifully with the blues as well. I think I'm just going to do 3 times around. No, I'm doing the wrong way. I'm starting the wrong spot. That's my problem. Friday fun with Sharon. There we go. So, is that going to stick down? Have I got enough glue? Could have been slightly narrower. No, not enough glue. Let me see if I've got my Tombow. I thought I brought my liquid glue over. Maybe I didn't. Nope. Alright, let's switch it up. Let's go with dimensionals. If in doubt, pop it up. Yep. Keep my grid paper where it should be. So sometimes when I've got my grid paper, because it moves, that's the right way, isn't it? Yep, that's good. Yeah, sometimes when the grid paper moves, I actually stick it down so that I know it won't move when I'm going live. Sometimes it makes a bit more sense. Alright, I'm going to pop this one up too to match. Alright, let's fold. Something I probably should have already done. Okay, now there's my book fold, and then I've got my Morning Elizabeth. Welcome ladies, I'm so pleased you've joined me today. Now, what am I doing this one? What am I doing? What haven't I got out? Ooh, there you go. Your smile is pure magic. Let the fun begin. Your smile is pure magic. I don't know if that works. Do you think that works? Sending warm rays your way, let the fun begin. I don't know. I don't know if that works. Does that work? Does it work? Maybe I just leave it blank. So you got, okay. I'm not sure what words I want to use now. Sending warm rays your way, your smile is pure magic. Let the fun begin, you are what sunshine feels like. Maybe your smile is pure magic should be on the front. Leave blank? Okay. I'll leave it blank. That works for me. Okay, so that's that one. And let's just do a non-naked envelope. There we go. I could have done let the fun begin twice. Yes, I possibly could have. That's all right. There you go. So there's two. There's two of my cards. Yay. All right. let's start with, this is a nice one. Let's try this. Let's do this one. So I'm going to do 2 different colours for these ones. So let's start with, I think I might start with the early, what is it? Cajun Craze. That's what that is. Let's start with this one. So I'm going to put that one aside. I need this one folded. So this is my Cajun Craze. And I'm going to change up my ink, which means cleaning my ink. Ah, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh. Cleaning my stamps. Have you got yourself a Stampin' scrub? You should really get yourself a Stampin' scrub. It is one of the best tools. Okay, so let's go with some Cajun Craze. And these ones I did earlier. So this, you could actually use your Stamparatus if you have it. But I'm just going to do very basic. And I'm just going to stand up for this actually, because then I can see a bit better. And then hopefully this works. I'm not too fussed if it's not perfect. And so then I need some spare white. Where's my spare white? There's some white. And so then I've got, I think I'm going to go with some Calypso Coral and Pale Papaya. So I think these 3 colours are really nice together. And I also want the Sending Sunshine Your Way. So I did see this, someone actually made this one. I'm not quite sure if it's in the catalogue or where it is, but I remember seeing it. So I can't take full credit for this one. But I think I want to do this in Cajun Craze. And this one. Oh, it's a fabulous day for crafting, that's for sure. With this rain, oh my. And so then we're just going to, oh, hang on. Where does that go? It goes there. I think it goes there. Looks about right. I'm just going to die cut them. And I'm sure they'll move before I get a chance to cut them out, which they did. I should have brought over some washi tape or purple tape or something. Or some post-it notes, which I don't have at the moment. Coffee, tea. I think I'm a tea person. So crafting and tea sounds good to me. And so then with this one, we're going to cut out, actually I'm just going to use paper snips for that. So I want to have the sending. And I want to have the sunshine. And I want to have your way. I can hear the 4 girls upstairs. On a day like today, we probably do want to send sunshine someone's way. Alright, so then I have my designer series paper, and I also did cut out, where's this bit? Here it is. I also cut out one of these, but I'm feeling like that's probably a bit stark. Maybe it's not. Not when I get sending sunshine. I think. Actually, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. It's all right. Don't panic. Don't panic. Yeah, that's not. No. It needs the Sahara sand. And then dimensionals for these guys. And then probably just want, probably want about there. So I'm just trimming this down as well. About that, give or take. And let's put the large flower on first, and then we can work around to the smaller one and the words. Now, do you know what would be really cool? I think if I actually grabbed the my Wink of Stella, I think, to add some extra bling to this, I think that would be pretty nice. And then we want some dimensionals for these ones. I'm going to grab my small dimensionals, I think. Oh, no, I can use these. These are probably small enough. I don't know if that's actually coming across the camera, across the microphone. And them all screaming upstairs. They're not being too loud. But I can hear them. Alright. We want to go sending, sunshine, your way. And then I've got my, you can hear them? Okay. Yeah. Lizzie had said to me, "What? How loud can I put my music on?" I said, "Well, why don't you put on the stream? And if you can hear the music in the background, it's too loud." But I don't think she's actually put any music on. because I'm definitely not hearing that. Yep, I like that. And then I think I'm going to stick with that one. I had to quieten them down about midnight last night. Shh. They were a bit loud. There you go, that one. And let's go with this one. I think I'm just making all the envelopes look the same with different colours. So that's, there you go. What do you think of that one? Oh, I didn't do the twine on that. Yeah, I didn't do the twine on that one actually. Hang on. Not quite yet. But I didn't bring over, oh yes I did. That's alright. I was thinking I didn't bring over any of my glue dots, but I do have glue dots in my dimensional box. Okay, yeah, this one, see how much I want on this one. I was doing a bit of tidying up of my craft space over the last few days, and I put some Lego together, so I was having a bit of fun, having a bit of just playful fun this week. Putting Lego together, cleaning up my craft space. Cleaning up is not so much fun. There we go. That's better. Just ignore that. I like that one. I like that card. Alright, what other ones do I have? I think I had another one. What did I have? 1, 2, 3. I was going to do... What was I going to do? I had another one in my mind of what I wanted to do, and now I can't think of it. Maybe I'm going to make this one up as I go along. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. Let's go with some pale papaya. Try that, and then have I got enough of that to stamp? Probably not. So let's forego a card. Which one do I want to forego? That one. I'll stamp that one. And then grab my cleaner out again. So I'm going to die cut again. Oh, my trimmer. Morning, Yvonne. How are you? I'm going to go Calypso Coral. And then that one, this one, my pale papaya, maybe. Oh, you back home again, or are you still off around doing some work? Alright, so I'm going to die cut these ones. So I'm just going to do it off screen again. I'll line it up on screen though, if I can. Here we go, there's one. And that's a bit of a change. I think I'm gonna, I'm going to do the Sahara Sand flowers. See what it looks like, see what I want to use. Still working away. Okay. Busy, busy, busy. It's a very different January for us because usually we usually do a conference. Oops, wrong one. Up in Katoomba, my husband and I and the girls. We usually go up to Katoomba and do Next Gen conference with Katoomba Christian Convention, but we haven't done that for, well, since COVID actually, since COVID started. So not since 2020. So it's been a while. And so we used to go up there for 2 weeks, and now no more, which makes it a bit of a different holiday, different January for us. Lots more time at home, which I think is actually, I think I like it. I like not having to go up there, actually. I think they've got the conference all online now. Alright, here's some flowers. There, get them out of the way. Alright, so I've got my card base, and this one I think I'm going to use going to do this one. Yep, creating on the fly. I think that's grey granite. Don't think I've quite got my colours right. And then, I don't know, maybe I'm not a fan of the background. Maybe I'm not a fan of the background. I don't know. Try something else. Hang on. Let's pull this off for a second. I did bring over some of my blending brushes. So maybe the problem is it's just not, it's too stark for me. You know when you have something in your head and it doesn't always turn out the way you think it's going to turn out. I think that's where I'm at the moment. the other option is I actually make this. I think this is a card that's not really working for me right now. I think I'm questioning myself. Maybe I need to use a bit of designer series paper instead. Let me pull that out, because I don't think that's working for me. So let's see. If I did something like that, would that work a bit better? I think that might work a bit better. Why? So this is just the creative process, isn't it? When you're sort of not organised and you just go, oh, yeah, oh, let's have a play on something else. Obviously, that wasn't working for me today. Obviously not working for today. I've got another blending brush I might pull out. There's a bit of red on it. Hopefully, I might just pull out some Cajun Craze. Just add a bit of extra colour on this one. So I can still use this one, I think. Alright, let's try again. No, Hannah, I'm not done yet. My youngest comes downstairs. She's only just woken up, I think, asking if I'm done. Oh, she said she woke up an hour ago. There you go. There we go. I think I'm a bit happier with that one. Still feels like it needs something, but let's just work with what we have. Don't think it's my favourite card for today, I'm sorry to say, because that's just not working. Yeah, not my favourite, but that's okay. Alright. Your Marley's Pure Magic. put some extra ink on. There you go. I think I'm going to leave it there before I go too far. So my cards today, here we go. That's my last card. Yeah, okay. And then there's that one. And that one. I do like the blues. And so there, yeah, there's my 4 cards that I've made today. The other one in blue is that one. That's the one I did the other week. And then I had these cards, and there's one more. There's the other one. And those ones. So I had those ones as well that I had last week. So I've just recreated them. Just basically with basic white and the Orchid Oasis. It's actually, I do love this one. I love these ones. They're probably my favourite. So with this one, I actually just mounted the stamps together on the block, and so you can see that they're actually fairly close together. Sorry, I mounted them both that way. So there's actually that gap in between, and so that's why I separated them a bit more, so then I could actually create a bit more of a even gap, even though it's still not even, but it's a bit more of an even gap than what it was before. So they're my cards, and again, if you haven't got your mini catalogue from me yet, let me know, so that we can I can grab one and pop one in the mail for you. Yeah, they are my colours. I do like Cajun Craze. I do love the blues. So yeah, they are my colour combos, I think. But that's my crafting today. This one, yeah, I don't mind it, but it's not really the top of my list. But it's still it's a nice card. Yeah. It is what it is, you know. That's what it is. It is what it is, you know. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed watching me create today, even with my errors and the fun that I create. It's just me. Yeah, I hope you have a lovely day today, and yeah, I hope you get lots of crafting in, especially if you're in Sydney. I mean, it's a perfect day for crafting. Wet weather, cup of tea, grab a hot drink. If you're a coffee drinker, have a coffee. If you're a tea drinker, have a tea. If you're a hot chocolate drinker, have a hot chocolate. Otherwise, have hot water. I don't know. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you again next week. But don't forget, yes, Sale-a-bration is on right now. Get onto the website, stampinwithsharon.com.au, and click shop now and head to my shop, and you can actually see all the Sale-a-bration items that are you can earn for free at the moment until the end of February. So the 28th of February, and that's it. They're gone. So yeah, get online, have a look, shop with me, and if you're not already a demonstrator, join my team. Join me. It's great. It's lots of fun. I have lots of fun. But we will see you again next week. Bye for now. Yep, where am I going? I've got to turn everything off.